This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for November 22, 2022. Trust everyone is having a wonderful morning. And in the news this morning, gangsters in St. Andrews South recruiting students, say police. The St. Andrews South police have disclosed that gangsters operating in the division are recruiting students to carry out their criminal activities. Senior Superintendent Kirk Ricketts, commander of the St. Andrews South Division, said there are more than 70 gangs operating in the division, with 40 of them being active. He said many of the gangs consist of children as young as 13, some of whom have already dropped out of school.
Meaning that them shooting people, robbing people, do all kind of stuff right across the space. And most of these gangs, as I said before, are made up by youngsters who know them one another, who grew up together and went to school together. Some of them right now are 13, 14, 15. Young people I'm here, and young people in the gangs, some of them drop out of school. Some of them can't read and can't write, but they're firing rifles that bigger than them. And their life on earth is normally very short. So we have a high rate of fatalities in this space. Murders, youngsters being shot and killed by their cronies.
He was speaking Monday at a symposium at Hunts Bay Police Station. Earlier this month, Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson disclosed that school-aged children 15 to 17 have been charged with 875 major crimes in the country since 2019. High alert activated for missing a 12-year-old. A high alert has been activated for 12-year-old Carissa Woodhouse of Seaview Gardens, Kingston 11. Carissa has been missing since Friday, November 18. According to information from the Seaview Gardens Police, Woodhouse is of brown complexion, medium build, and is about 167 centimeters or 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports are that about 11 p.m., Woodhouse was at her parents' workplace on Ruthven Avenue in St. Andrew. She was last seen dressed in a light purple crop top, light purple tights, and black slippers. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Carissa Woodhouse is being asked to contact the Seaview Gardens Police at 876-997-9372, the police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Mother vows to withdraw child from school after cell phone fuss. A parent who was involved in an altercation with an administrator at the Ocherias Primary School in St. Anne on Monday morning has reportedly indicated that she will remove her child from the institution. The decision was made following a lengthy meeting between the parties, members of the school's administration, and the police. Meanwhile, classes are expected to resume on Tuesday morning. Teachers walked off the job Monday after the parent allegedly attacked the school's vice principal, Althea Green. We had a meeting today and it was resolved through discussions and a dialogue with both parties. The parent decided that she would remove her child from the school and apologize to the vice principal. Chairman of the school board and the counselor of the Ocherias Division, Michael Belnavis, told the news. The news was told that the altercation began when a teacher confiscated the cell phone of a student who was using the device while class was in session. The phone was then handed over to the vice principal. The student's mother was then alerted to the incident by her child's friend. The mother reportedly entered the school compound and demanded that the device be returned, leading to an altercation. According to Belnavis, classes should resume on Tuesday morning and a meeting is scheduled to discuss a conflict resolution. We will have our way forward conference at the school with the guidance counselors and the teachers, and things should be back to normal, he said. Some teachers had gone on the road, having heard what happened, but their concern was for their own safety and to ensure that nothing like this happens in the future. So we will be putting some protocols in place, such as dispute resolution, to teach them how to deal with irate parents. We will also have additional security, and the police will be making routine checks, he added. Jamaica Teachers Association President Lysandra Harrison condemned the incident. We certainly have to find a way to better resolve our conflict and demonstrate the same to our children. Too many poor examples are being shown to our children, and that is putting our society in an unstable place, Harrison told the news. Family and classmates gutted at the death of 5-year-old killed by gunmen in St. James. His classmates were greeted with an empty desk, a teddy bear, and a folder with his picture. But 5-year-old Tavoy Cummings was not at his usual seat at the Top Lincoln Early Childhood School in Greenhill, Westmoreland on Monday afternoon. Cummings was one of 2 persons gunned down at a funeral in Johns Hall, St. James on Sunday. Tavoy was shot in the back. The other deceased is 26-year-old Simeon Shaw, otherwise called ISIS, a laborer of Johns Hall. Tavoy, his classmates called as they crowded around his desk, unsure of what tragedy had struck. Cummings' death came mere days after several schools and the stakeholders hosted a march to end the violence against the nation's children. The initiative held on Friday in Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland, was dubbed Stop the Silence, End the Violence. Principal of the institution, Yvette Daniels, told the news that the school is in mourning. All of us, we are feeling sad, we are feeling shaken that one of our students is gone, the distraught educator said. I asked the children questions, how they're feeling and where they think Tavoy is, and they were telling us some of the things they remember, how he used to dance and how he used to climb the monkey bar, Daniels recalled. Reports from the Freeport police are that about 2 p.m., 4 people, including Cummings, boarded a motor vehicle at a funeral in Johns Hall when they were pounced upon by armed men who opened gunfire at the vehicle. When the shooting subsided, 3 of the occupants were seen with gunshot wounds. The police were summoned and the 3 injured persons were taken to the hospital. Shaw and Cummings were pronounced dead. The other person, Cummings' father, is being treated in hospital. Meanwhile, Cummings' cousin, who identified herself as Tina, said the family is not coping. Nobody no go work today. We weak out. I him father whole life. It's like them take him own life. A distraught Tina told the news. Tina added that reality struck when she realized that her little cousin would not be coming back home. Me cry till me blows wet. When me go over the hospital and me realize we are come home and him now come home. Me weak, she added as she fought to contain the tears. He's a nice, jovial little boy. There's never a dull moment around him. If you tell him to sing, him sing. If you tell him to dance, him dance, Tina said in a somber tone. Tina shared how young Cummings would often help his grandmother, whose foot is amputated, with any small errands such as going to the corner shop for her. As for his grandfather, John Sterling, he expressed the anger at his daughter attending the funeral with a young Cummings. Sterling told the news that his daughter was warned as news had reportedly spread that the funeral would be shut up. Me can't believe. All know me can't eat no food. The little boy I want nice little boy. He's a good little boy, his grandfather stressed. Bunting chides the government for failures. Opposition spokesman on national security, Senator Peter Bunting, is heavily criticizing the government over what he says are failures in areas of national security, health, and education. Senator Bunting says National Security Minister Dr. Harris Chang is failing to implement measures to control the country's worsening crime rate. He also accused the government of deploying police officers without the necessary protective gear. He claimed that the officers get just one set of uniform and no bulletproof vest while they are sent into some of the most violent communities in the country.
They graduated a batch of young police. One single uniform, them give them. No bulletproof vest. And then deploy them into some of the toughest police divisions across this country. Do you think that is somebody who is putting value on the life of poor people picnic in this country? Right now, there is a phenomenon going on in the police force. They have something them call a trust bus. Trust bus going from station to station, giving police personnel shoes, police shoes. Them have to trust them have to buy them on. Uniform, them have to buy them on, so them can turn out. Where is all the money going now? Because when we had little bit of money, police get them shoes 2 pairs every year. I do have to tell you people down here about the scandal at Cornwall Regional Hospital. The billions of dollars spent there and the years it has been going on could have built about 3 brand new hospitals so far. The third thing must be public health, just to clean up the place. Right now I see a clip, a woman that drive them car car, some rat, big like rabbit, a jump up on them bonnet. Because the amount of garbage all over Jamaica, not just Western Jamaica. When I read in the same day that Edwin Allen have to tell the students, we are in the middle of November, over a month to go off school, and tell the students, no lunch for past students for the rest of the term. And I'm saying, look at how money is being wasted.
So Real News Media TV family, we have come to the end of our newscast for this morning. Thanks for being here with us, and do remember to join us later today for additional news updates. Do have a productive and a safe day. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.